What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're having a good day, being safe, and all of the good stuff. But other than that, just get right into the video. Alrighty. It's like wild. This is a crazy one right here. I just want y'all to know that this one's crazy. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, don't forget the like button, hit the sub button, hit the post notice, and let's go.
This cute little girl, and you wouldn't sense anything suspicious. Natalia Grace was adopted by the Barnett family when she was 6, and her life seemed so perfect until, they said, this little kid started acting really strange. Night fam, this story is about to blow your mind. Because her adoptive parents have claimed this girl you're looking at was not a kid at all. They say that Natalia was actually an adult who took advantage of her dwarfism to do unspeakable things to her family.
They claim they were tricked.
Within 5 years, someone's dead.
This is the shocking case of Natalia Grace. A story that's going viral right now because people don't even know who to believe anymore. It's a huge lesson on how words and looks can be deceiving. And so by the end of this video, I want to ask you a question. Is Natalia Grace really evil? Or did her adoptive parents just frame her to get rid of her?
Did you want to hurt them?
It's all gonna come to light.
April 26, 2010. Michael and Christine Barnett adopted Natalia.
Okay, I see what it is. So it's a possibility of them adopting her or saying that, right? But actually be using her as a what's it called? Pretty much like a way to get away from being guilty for what they did, because they too could have done something really bad, but they're using her, pretending to be a kid, being adopted by them as okay. I think I see what's going on.
Natalia, knowing they only had 24 hours to sign her papers, or else she would go straight to a foster home. Her biological parents had not been identified, and they also knew right from the start that she had a rare form of dwarfism, since she was barely 3 feet tall. That time, her Ukrainian birth certificate said she was born on September 4th, 2003, which meant she was only 6 years old. And so, wanting to help this little girl receive the love she needed, the Barnetts welcomed her to their family. And soon, Natalia would comfortably settle in. In these pictures, you see her living her childhood to the fullest, seemingly getting along with siblings and friends, and even being treated like a princess by her parents. See, by now you should know that Michael and Christine Barnett were seen by their community as incredible parents. After all, their own biological son, Jake, was diagnosed with autism at age 2, yet he was also considered a physics genius at a young age. Christine, as a mother, even wrote a book about it. Meaning, these parents, in theory, always had a huge heart for the differently abled. So that said, what did Natalia Grace do to them that it made the Barnetts call her an adult con artist and sociopath? How could this kid actually be evil? And how can an adult pretend to be a child?
What is it? Why?
Well, these are the chilling details according to the Barnetts. The first hint revealed itself when Christine gave Natalia a bath a day after the adoption, because she saw that their new 6-year-old daughter had hair down there. They shrugged this off until another unusual thing: Natalia had blood-stained underwear.
Natalia.
Till that happened.
Okay.
How could a 6-year-old have pubic hair and a period? Well, you will suddenly forget all of this when you hear what the Barnetts said they experienced next. Because the more Natalia Grace got involved with their family, the more she showed her true colors. Brace yourselves for this disturbing list. Natalia was said to have urinated and defecated inside the car and then smeared feces on the windows. She would draw violent pictures of her new family, scribbling the words bye next to their names. And one time she also poured bleach into Christine's coffee. When asked, "What are you doing?" she said, "I am trying to poison you." These acts from Natalia were so scary it reminded them of horror movies. And were not even
Okay, but why would she say that to you? Is the question. Like, if she wanted you to know, then yeah, I guess so. But like, why would she want you to know if she's like trying to pretend to be a child, right? Other thing is, how did so she was in an adoption center or she was in a type of like where was she? Where did they get her from? Type shit, you know what I mean? Because like, how do they not know? I'm pretty sure at least checkups and stuff like that would tell you otherwise, you know? I don't know. It's like I like at least they have another girl to help watch them, I guess. It can I, I don't know. I don't
even
know.
done with the worst parts yet. Seemingly out of hate for the very people who adopted her, Natalia even tried to push Christine onto an electric fence. She also threatened to stab her new brothers.
Natalia would do things like place clear thumbtacks on the stairs face up, so that when we would walk up the stairs, we would be stepping on thumbtacks to pain and injure ourselves.
And when they were asleep, Natalia would sometimes appear next to them with a knife in her hand. At this point, they said Natalia had already been hoarding knives, forcing the family to hide all their sharp objects. And you couldn't really blame them because Natalia allegedly said that she's going to kill them in their sleep.
I definitely didn't feel safe around Natalia.
Understandably, the Barnetts were scared. Michael said Natalia was placed in mental hospital after that, and there, a therapist supposedly diagnosed her as a sociopath. Hospital staffers even claimed that she made inappropriate sexual remarks to male patients. Witnessing all of this, the Barnetts were finally convinced Natalia was an adult. In fact, they petitioned a court to change her birth records, determining she was instead born in September 1989. This meant she was 14 years older than she claimed. But wait, this story has a plot twist. Before you judge Natalia Grace, I want you to hear her side of the story. Because in the next part of this video you will hear about a decision that could tell you who is really the bad guy here. Because see, after officially changing Natalia's age, the Barnetts soon found an apartment in Indiana where they would leave Natalia all by herself. All while the Barnetts moved to Canada. Christine said she paid Natalia's rent for a year and then set her up with social security, medical aid, disability aid, and food stamps. But in the eyes of some of Natalia's neighbors, the story was different. They said Natalia would struggle to climb the steps and wouldn't even be able to reach the kitchen counter or the washing machine. And because she couldn't cook for herself, she only relied on takeout pizza and instant noodles. They said Natalia was lonely and just wanted people to talk to. And once her power was cut off after not being paid, authorities got involved. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where people got very divided. Because years after this, Christine and Michael Barnett would face multiple charges of neglect. I mean, on one hand, if you believe all the bad things they said about Natalia, you would think the Barnetts were just protecting themselves from a dangerous adult, right? But on the other side of this argument, it's
Well, because let's say this way too. Okay, they changed her age, and now she's 14. She's not an adult yet. The adult is like 18. Well, I don't know where area this is at though. I don't know where they're at, but I'm guessing somewhere around in the U.S. I guess I don't know. Like, but let's be honest. Like, 18 is the adult range, and she's 14. So still leaving her alone, especially being that small too, is really bad. You know. So it is the neglect. However you fucking say it. All right, but it's not right. It's just not right. If it is true that she did do all that stuff, she should be at least being taken care of by someone else. They can put her through the system, or something, and she is doing all that stuff. I think it was a better way to handle it. I think it was a way better way to handle it if she did do all that stuff that they said she did. Right? Okay, let's keep on going.
Also true that Natalia was still their dependent. That's why, at this point of the story, let me ask you a different question, Nightfam. Do you think the Barnetts can be truly trusted with their stories?
We were all abused!
Or is it possible that they just made it all up to get rid of Natalia Grace?
Kicking down the stairs, we said we're not going to say, right? Still my microphone on.
We're in deep, deep trouble.
This was a video of Christine seemingly punishing Natalia for something she did.
Natalia, you still need to be on your wall.
And in another video,
Okay, thank you. I just want to say that punch on the floor is. I don't understand why he would do something like that, but yeah, seems a little overreacting. Especially what's the floor do? What the floor do to him? Nothing. Like I don't understand why you punching the floor. Leave the floor alone.
you will also see Natalia looking uncomfortable, as if she was shamed for something. After seeing these, many people started to believe that Michael and Christine Barnett abandoned Natalia for a different reason.
I think that Christine didn't know what to do with Natalia. So why not put her in an apartment and say she's 22?
Even after all their supposed scary revelations about Natalia, there was no police report ever filed for any of them. And of course, Natalia herself denies all of it.
They signed paperwork and got me re-aged. So
Can you tell me about that?
I don't even know what to say about it because I don't know what happened.
Later on, because this case gets so famous, Natalia even appeared on Dr. Phil to clear her name.
They say that you scammed them, that you lied about your age and came over here and terrorized them.
It's not true at all.
Natalia insists that her age was always true, and that even a bone scan confirmed that.
They claim that they did bone scans and all that. I don't remember going through a bone scan. I remember going through a bone scan in Michigan.
And the bone scan in Michigan said she was 14.
I even have paperwork saying that.
Yes, you see that lady beside her? That is Natalia's new adoptive mother, who asked to officially be her guardian in 2016, about 3 years after she got abandoned. In fact, Natalia's new family lives in a church house, since her new adoptive dad, Anton Mans, is an ordained pastor.
We just want you to know that we appreciate you and we love you.
Guys, it's very interesting to note that in the years the Mans family have been living with Natalia, none of the dangerous acts she allegedly did to the Barnetts ever happened anymore. In fact, in these pictures, we can see Natalia looking much happier. They've accepted her as their own so much, they even got her custom-made shoes.
And today is Halloween.
Dude, why are you doing that?
I'm vlogging here.
So, were the Barnetts just making it all up?
You can just tell.
Or is Natalia hiding something?
Hey guys, it's Grace, and this is my Halloween costume.
Whatever the answer is, the fact remains. No one ever deserves to be abandoned like that.
When you adopt a child, that child is yours, just the same as if you birthed that child at the hospital. I didn't know that you could quit when you had children.
Especially when they needed love the most.
A lot of people look at me different, but I don't mind because it's the way I am. And I don't like seeing kids down and out. I don't want them to be in their room feeling bad.
So with all of this in mind, Nightfam, for the last time I'm going to leave you with the questions. Do you think Natalia Grace is really evil? Or did the Barnetts just make it all up?
Okay, that's a good question. What y'all think in the comments? Put that down in the comments down below. The stuff I said in the start of it. Okay. I don't know if that was her young or her older, cause she did. Shit, the stuff I said at the start, bro. I was wrong. I was really wrong. Shit, I'm ass at this, bro. I can't guess for shit. Right? but it seems like I'm more on her side. It made no sense to just abandon her inside of a house if she did all the stuff that they said she did. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Like, how does that make any sense to abandon her in a house if she did all the stuff that they said that she did? And only that, she's an adult, so why won't you go to the police with that she's doing? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if this grown uh girl is pretending to be a kid to do heinous stuff or some type of crime, right? The adoption center that they got her from, or wherever it they went to, right? Should have known something about it. I believe they should know something about it. The papers that say when she was born should at least know something about it. Um, and not only that, I think they should have involved the cops in it if it was really as bad as they say it was. But that's my thoughts. Don't forget to put your thoughts in the comments down below. I appreciate that very much. Much love to every last one of y'all. Be safe. God bless. Peace out.